Hi, welcome back to our podcast, Spiritual Journey. Thank you for coming back, and I hope you enjoy this show tonight because it's very informative, as always, But I'm Mary Silvernail, and this is my co-host, Thomas Knights Templar.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show.
And tonight's show is especially about Uriel. Right?
Archangel who?
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Archangel Uriel. That's how I pronounce it.
Everybody
because
who
I
knows
speak
the
English.
angel and knows of the angel would pronounce it Uriel.
That's right.
From certain sects and certain religions, it's Uriel. Okay, we were just having this conversation, so it's not incorrect to call either or, as if
That's
it is
right.
with Metatron or Metadrin. Okay, so it's not one way.
You
Right.
got that back in there. Oh, with Metatron. Okay.
You
Let me
gave me
tell you,
that inch,
no,
that
so many
opportunity.
people told me they were very happy to hear that you were saying Metatron, Tommy.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't
but
want to
you're
slip and say
correct.
Voltron.
No, please don't. But you're absolutely correct because you proved it to me about how Uriel can be pronounced,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Hebrew
That's
pronunciation
a Hebrew
that you were saying,
and
which is
I believe it's one of the Orthodox religions too. Pronounces it that way. Hebrew is that, and in the Coptic, in Coptic, I think
Okay.
the Greek Coptic, they pronounce it that way.
well. There you go. There you go.
Doesn't matter; it's the same archangel.
It is, and actually, Archangel Uriel is my guardian angel.
I know that,
Yeah,
and his friend is right next to him.
I see that, Zadkiel.
That's my archangel.
Yeah, Archangel Zadkiel. Because we're going to be doing a whole show on Zadkiel also.
Yes,
Right?
We will get to
Also.
that. We'll get to
But
that right
so each show, what we do, each podcast, what we do is really concentrate on one particular angel and all the attributes. But then you hear a sprinkling in here and there of all the other ones and a lot of other very nice advice.
But because they're intertwined in so many different ways,
Sure are.
you know.
They help each other.
They do help
as
each
they
other.
help
Every
us.
single one of them archangels, no matter what their forte is, can do what the other one does. It's just as good. All right, but they're known for certain things. Uriel?
This is Archangel Uriel.
Now, Uriel is like Michael. He's a warrior, too.
Well, Archangel Uriel actually is the one who follows right behind
Right behind Michael, yeah.
Archangel Michael. Yes, yes. And he's actually, Archangel Uriel actually means the fire of God.
Fire of God.
The fire of God. And this is why you see this in his hand here.
The
see?
torch.
Yeah, the torch. And what it is that his job, his main job, is to instill the Holy Spirit into the hearts of mankind and womankind. Yeah, that's a big job, don't you think?
It looks like the flame of liberty.
Yeah,
It does.
interesting.
And there is a universal law, the law of liberty. All right, you'll hear it from Neville Goddard if you want to look into it. It's very good.
Oh, go ahead.
He talks about the law of liberty, the perfect law, he calls it. You know. Anyway,
Well, that's why I guess the Statue of Liberty
has the torch.
holds
yeah.
the torch.
It's the torch of righteousness.
Right? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. But it's the fire of God, you know. So you found some very interesting things in the Bible, right?
Yes.
In reference to Archangel Uriel.
In one of the books is not there, but the
Oh yeah.
Enoch. You know, you would definitely want to benefit yourself by reading the book of Enoch. It has the things that were not spoken, the things that were omitted at the Council of Nicene and all of that stuff. When you read the book, or if you listen to it on audio, it's on YouTube. I've seen it. You can listen to it, and you'll hear things that you'll never hear in most of the Bibles that have been kind of like doctored to fit a certain parameter. Let's leave it at that. All right. In the book of Enoch, he's in the book of watchers in the book of Enoch. And along with Archangel Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, and Raphael, they're part of the watchers, that keep, I guess, an eye on the world, as it was at that time,
Yes.
And they still keep an eye on the world now. As a matter of fact, I know you know, so when I surround myself with Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, Sandalphon is below me, and Metadrin, I said it, Metadrin, you know what I mean, is above me.
Metatron.
So, they not only do the 4 directions, what they do north, up and down. So that's my protection grid right there. And then I can always call in all the other archangels that I know.
And that's that's the most powerful protection,
Yeah.
is when you walk with them. If you enter into a room and they're with you, surrounding you. But then again, you can call on one in particular. Like, I got to tell you, whenever I'm doing a show or whenever I'm doing any of my writing, I always call upon Archangel Gabriel especially to help me get my message across. Exactly. The columns that I write every month, Gabriel is really the one who's writing them. Yeah.
A lot of people do. A lot of people connect with their angels or with the particular angels of the certain thing they're doing. If just say Michael is uniform services, so uniform services, cops, firemen, everything that is protective.
Especially,
He's the patron saint. So why wouldn't you call on Michael, and before you go to work to protect you, bless your family, bless everything else, and keep everybody safe. I do it. I do it when I go out.
Me too. The
You know?
protector.
I'm
Absolutely,
on
the
road.
protector.
You saw what was on the road coming over here.
I don't know.
my God.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it.
I'm telling you.
I live in New Jersey, so I don't deal with all of that. My goodness. I mean, it's bad enough on the Parkway,
when
but
it takes more than an hour to get here from the mall, there's something very wrong.
you can say
It's like
that
everybody
again.
who ever had a permit was on the road today.
Well, also when you were saying about connecting with the angels, to connect with Archangel Uriel, there are 2 ways especially that are very nice, that's pleasing to Archangel Uriel. One of which is music. Archangel Uriel absolutely loves music. So any kind of music. Doesn't matter whether it's rock, whether it's country, whether it's, opera, whatever it is. He loves music. So if you just relax and you're listening to music and then you ask Uriel to come and be with you,
He will.
Eventually you're going to feel that happen.
Certain types of incense is also very good to do that.
Absolutely.
If I'm going to go into like a little
Meditative.
meditative. You forgot the tative part.
Okay. Meditative.
If I'm going into a meditative state.
I say meditative, but meditative.
Meditative.
You're right. No, you're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Come see, come saw. Anyway, when I'm going to do that, sometimes I like to smell some incense. When I'm in a private place where I can burn it, like, what is that? You're burning. I don't want to hear that. But
well, we sell in Spiritual Journey
yes.
Archangel incenses.
That's right.
Specifically, one for Michael, one for Uriel, Archangel Haniel. I mean, all of them.
Jophael.
Right, all of them. Yeah.
Azrael, Ariel.
Oh man, we could just go on and on and on.
Everybody with the owls at the end.
And on and on and on. Because that's of God.
Of course.
That's why the EL.
That's the EL.
Whereas Metatron and Sandalphon are not. And
because
you know
they
why.
were earthbound and raised up to the level of Archangel.
Yeah, because at one point they walked on this earth
That's right.
as mankind. So, The other way that you can connect also with Archangel Uriel is I had two different ways here that I wanted to talk about. Okay, you can write a letter. You can write a letter to Archangel Uriel, and then either you can tear it up, throw it away, burn it, or whatever you want to do with it, okay? And send it up. I really feel that lighting the letter,
yeah, it's just
the
sacred
smoke.
the sacred smoke.
Right,
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
up. But so you can do that, there's all kinds of ways.
I tell you, the way I do a lot of times when I'm down at my beach, what I will do is I'll go over to the rocks, and I'll put down people's names who have different afflictions and this, that, the other.
Oh, on the
and
rock, Tommy?
I put it inside the rocks.
Oh,
and then
that's nice.
what I do is allow the tide to come up, take it, and takes it out to sea and gives it to the Blessed Mother, and it's done.
That's so beautiful. I love that.
You see what goes on at the beach. You saw what goes on at the beach yesterday, besides getting sunburned. You saw the pictures.
Yes. Yeah, the solar flare and all that. I mean, that was a tremendous.
That was a big flare.
Too bad. I wish we had known we were going to talk about that. Then we could have given it to Kenny.
Looked like a speed bump on the head of the sun there.
But we'll have to do that again with all the pictures,
we'll get around that. We'll get pictures
Okay.
from people who watch the show, sending pictures too. We've asked for that, so that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Now, once you show them Archangel Uriel, that is available. We have these angels.
This is Archangel Uriel, and he comes smaller and bigger. He comes, this is 8-inch, and he comes in a 5-inch, and
12.
also 12,
12,
yeah. And all the archangels are sold at Spiritual Journey in Waretown, but also within the next probably a month, they'll be available online, because we want to make sure that we have everything online before the holiday season, so that you're able to make any purchases. And then your guardian angel.
This is Archangel Zachiel. You see the blade at the ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's my guardian archangel. All right. As a matter of fact, it was him and Michael that gave me my Excalibur, the sword. The sword is the word. It's your word. Mm. Your word is your wand. Foreign Scoville Shin.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up and you're explaining that. Mm-hmm.
Because what you say has gravity. And when you talk, and sometimes you don't even realize it in everyday conversations, you say things that carry a lot of weight. And when they're going to go out there into the universe, it really is your subconscious mind that controls that. Mm-hmm. All right, but your subconscious mind doesn't know levity, doesn't know right or wrong. It's a power pack. It's a power plant. It's what created you. You came, all your blueprints are stored in your subconscious mind. That's why you can heal through your subconscious mind. All right? So keep that in mind when you're praying or you're communing with the archangels or the angels, your guardian angels.
Or God.
For that, is that as long as that prayer is registered in your subconscious mind, it will manifest. It will. People say all the time, I prayed so much I worn out rugs. Really? What are you praying about? Or who, are you looking? If you're looking for a God that's outside of you, then you're looking in the wrong place. Mm-hmm. Okay? They all dwell inside you. How do you think they know everything about you? Because you were created.
There you go. There you go. When you are asking for something, because usually that's what it is, when you're praying for something, you should also put it in God's hands.
In God's hands, yeah.
You have to. You have to. Because if you keep on praying for what you want, but God might be giving you something else, maybe you really need to look at what God is giving you and be in gratitude of what you have. Because the gratitude that's sent out,
always be in gratitude.
everything comes back
Always be in gratitude for everything that you receive.
It's a very important key. So if you pray to the angels, if you pray to the saints, if you pray, whoever you pray to, okay, even in the, this, we just recently had a new moon. The Native American ceremony
It doesn't
is
matter
part
the
of
religion.
asking
You're all
for something
praying
new. But you have to be
Yeah.
grateful, and you have to give an offering of some. That's what an offering is,
Yeah.
That's really what it is, showing the gratitude,
Showing the gratitude.
of what you're
Gift-
asking for.
You give it.
It's a two-way street.
Listen, so many people pray for things. All right. Best way to pray for something is to wish it what you want for yourself for everybody else and more. Because whatever God gives them, just say you want that and more. Okay? And be specific. All right? You can't say anything that's going to be harmful to anybody else or that isn't going to happen. Okay? You can't, please give me that lottery, Vic. Well, could you possibly win a lottery? Sure you could. Anybody could. But the point of it is that it's this specificity of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it from a lot of people saying, "Tom, why don't you just give me the lottery numbers?" And that's it. I'm not going to give you the lottery numbers.
I get that a lot too.
Because that's not what I do. First of all, it's not what I do, and I'm not a soothsayer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But everybody has the same chance. Wish the best for everybody. Wish that everybody wins the lottery, or wish that everybody is healthy for all eternity, all their life. They're always healthy. Good things happen to them all the time. The bad things that go on in this world, from top to bottom, side to side, don't matter. What matters is the way you treat others. God's prime directive, you know what it is. Treat others, love others as God loves you, okay? And be of benefit to your fellow man. And it means basically to be of help to your fellow man. You see somebody down in their luck, buy them a cup of coffee, give them a couple of dollars. It all comes back to you when you do good. You may not think that, but it's true. It all comes back to you for what you do. I do this all the time.
Yeah. That's why when people say, what is karma? Really, that's part of karma.
Yeah.
Whatever you're giving out there comes back. People always think karma
Whatever
is so
you
bad.
sow,
But there's a
so
lot
shall
of
you
good
reap.
karma. It depends on what you're putting out there, And the other thing is that one of the things that I wanted to mention about Archangel Uriel is he helps us see through the eyes of love.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
How to live our lives through love. And that's love of your fellow man and love of yourself,
That's it.
know?
That's true.
Yes, absolutely. So let's see. He's also, and you had some notes you were talking about before about the
Noah.
end time. Oh, Noah. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, this is
What
interesting.
happened was, I didn't know this. Archangel Uriel was dispatched to Noah to tell him, to hide himself from what was about to occur. All right? So Noah was instructed to go build the ark, and that was his place, and everybody scorned him and made fun of him and everything else. But yet, that place got wiped out, and so did a good part of the world from a giant flood, and Noah survived and perpetuated the species. All right, so.
And they found parts of Noah's Ark, right? Up on a mountain or something?
Supposedly
Turkey?
it's up in Turkey on Mount Ararat.
Yeah.
On the side there. It's visible certain times of the year, supposedly. I don't know for sure if they ever had an expedition up there to get some of it, but I guarantee if they did get some of the wood, they could predate it.
Oh,
Definitely
absolutely,
predate it,
yeah. I remember watching a program about that.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. And I think that they did get some of the wood.
Yeah.
I think that they did.
Well,
I hope so.
He was also the angel that basically was over the fallen angels. The fallen angels were giants, and they came down and they fornicated with earth women and whatever they did, and made a whole nother race of these giant beings, and they were wiped out. And Uriel was the one who brought down judgment on them.
Uriel is a very tough angel. Okay, he might look a little delicate here. Okay, but he also carries a sword.
Yes.
But he is seriously the light of God, and and he can be of pure love, but then he can also be extremely judgmental. He is the one who actually is, he's in charge of thunder. Did you know that,
I
Tom?
thought that was Thor.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Well,
I'm
that's
just
a
kidding.
god.
I'm
That,
just
but
kidding.
no, but Archangel. No, seriously,
Yeah.
Archangel. No, really.
Now watch, I'm
And
going to be sitting here and a
also,
hammer's going to come flying and hit me.
and all, yeah, okay, and also, he's the angel of terror. Now, when I say that, that doesn't mean, it's just he can rain terror on any of the fallen ones.
Yeah,
See what I mean?
He wreaked havoc on them.
Yeah, he did.
Eliminated them.
He's strong.
Yeah.
He's really, 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 really strong. But
The
yet
fallen
he's
angels were the ones that were earthbound and became demons. The demons that of today.
yeah, and they were giants.
And they were yes.
And that's why I was just watching a program. What was it, last night or the night before, about these really huge ancient stone monuments that had to have been built by a giant.
Well, so we said this the last time on the show. Or was
We
it
did?
on another show that we did.
Go ahead.
That there was no conceivable way, without the intelligence outside of mankind at that time, that they would have been able to perfectly cut stone and place them to build anything, pyramids, Machu Picchu, and anything to build that, because you didn't have the technology to lift that stone, especially when it was quarried like several hundred miles away. How are they getting it there? You're going to tell me they're going to be putting, logs in front of the thing and they slide it along? Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, see how many years that takes to get it over there.
Well, all these stones are built literally.
They're quarried. They're quarried.
And they're built on the ley lines of the earth that all interconnect all over the earth. How could the ancient people have known?
Well, that's the whole
See?
thing.
I think it's their energy source.
Listen,
I really do.
They all point to the Orion Belt. That's where the source of life came, from the Orion Belt. So
Yes.
they all point to that.
Pleiades.
Pleiades, too.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
the same thing. No, that's
so,
the same thing.
I mean, can you see 1 million people holding a rope? How long would that rope be for? I mean, would it be out into the middle of the ocean across California? I mean, how long would that rope be?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Use your common sense. There's no way
my gosh.
we can't do it today. How could they have done it then without some type of levitation mentality or knowledge? How could they have done it? The archangels could do it, no problem.
Yeah, but the other thing is that any kind of I'm looking at some of my notes I wrote before the show. Okay, Archangel Uriel can also and this is what you ask for if you want to with Archangel Uriel, because he can turn any painful experience that has happened in your life, and he can turn it into a great blessing. Because many times in our lives, and you and I have discussed this many times, because we've both been through it, where you have such a traumatic period of time that you're going through, and you think that you're never going to be able to survive it. But then at the other end, what really is happening is, what that's bringing you is usually one of the greatest blessings of all.
Life lessons, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I say that all the time to people too. I tell them, listen, you going through a traumatic thing. I mean, everybody had some kind of thing in their childhood. I had more than most, I think, that I went through.
From what you told me.
But I would tell you this much: it made me who I am today. I'm nothing like, say, even my father. I'm not like him. I'm not like him. I chose my family. I chose my children. And I choose my grandchildren. And I want to see a better life for them. It's hard to see that in what's going on right now, but I do believe there's going to be a major turnaround real soon. Real soon. So
I'm in total agreement. You know that.
Yeah.
We've talked about that. The thing is, though, that people when they're in that dark place, they can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Just ask Archangel Uriel to light his fire. You know, his fire right here, and to be able to show you the way.
Or you can call Archangel Zadkiel and the violet flame of Saint Germain.
That's right.
To purify.
That's right.
Everything that has gone on in your past, purify it.
He transmutes.
He transmutes everything. He's the greatest. He's the alchemist.
Yeah.
You know, but
powerful angel there, Zadkiel. Let me tell you, real powerful. Really, really, really powerful. You know, then so all of the archangels, you know, that we show you, they're for sale at Spiritual Journey, which is on Route 9 in Waretown, New Jersey. But also, if you go online and if you let us know if there's something that you're interested in.
Or something you specifically want.
Right. And we'll get it. Yeah. Oh, this is cute, isn't it? I don't know. Can you see it on the camera, how it's lighting? It's a little glittery angel that changes color. Yeah, see, now it's green.
With the stone of the month that you're born in.
Right. This is for September. This is the birthstone of September. Am I doing that right, Tommy? There. Okay.
I can see it, so you must be doing it
right. Anyway, so, but every month there's a different one. And then, as Tommy was saying before, if you have a love of Archangel Michael, this is his color.
That's right.
This blue. He loves that. He loves that blue. But it's really pretty because it changes all different kinds of colors and it glitters. The different lights. Very, very pretty.
It's a nice little thing to put in if you have children or grandchildren to put in their room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That it connects them to their angels.
Or a gift for someone you can't figure out.
Listen, it's a nice gift. You get a gift for somebody. You always have that one that's like so problematic to get something for them. All right? But if you get something that's, a spiritual reminder, you might just keep them on the right path.
That's right.
You just might do that.
Very good point. That's a very good point.
That's what I'm saying. Show them this one.
Oh, this one too? Okay. Well, as you can see, here first let me show you. As you can see, okay, yes.
We got a model
Cell
like
bracelets, right? This one in particular, this is one of the angel bracelets. No, this one is Archangel Shamuel.
Shamuel, pink. Yes,
Shamuel. And it's engraved with Shamuel here. And it's just beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. I just love it. And it's pink glass beads. It's just beautiful. I get a lot of compliments on it. But there's one for every archangel. So for your guardian angel. And then what I wear here that I wear a lot, this is Larimar. And, we have all the different beaded bracelets. This one in particular causes, it relieves stress and it gives you peace, but Larimar also connects you with Atlantis. Yeah, any previous lifetimes. So I like to wear that. And then you have on the chakra bracelet.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? So to balance all your chakras. Yeah, but we're talking about, we have all the different kinds of stone bracelets, even Palo Santo bracelets that you can wear that keep you very safe. There's a lot of different things, but this one, we really like this, huh? Okay, this one is actually lava stone. The black are the lava stone. And also then all the chakras, the gemstones for all the chakras. And then it's a kit. And then this little bottle that has the crystals in it, what you do is you put whatever essential oil that you enjoy, or if there's something that you're trying to do, okay, to help you, like lavender to calm you, and you can wear it during the day. You put the oil actually on the lava
On the love stones, just absorb
stones,
it.
and and it's with you all day. The scent, it's absolutely wonderful. Because a lot of people they don't understand sometimes exactly how to wear the essential oils
Well,
and what to do
they don't know,
with them.
basically what they're going to do with it as far as what's it going to do for them.
Oh, well,
You know?
here's just a few of them that are on the back
tell
of the
'em.
box
Good,
here.
good.
Okay, so we have orange, which brings you peace and calming, cinnamon, which increases metabolism and also is an antidepressant. Or if you use eucalyptus, that's something that can give you a lot of nice energy. And clove is
like
for your
clove.
health. You like clove?
I
So
like
do
clove,
I.
yeah. I like clove and I like the eucalyptus.
Yeah, me too. And it's hard to say. And stress relief. Yeah, peppermint. Oh, peppermint. Peppermint is actually good for your stomach and your mood and your memory.
That's what Pepsid is. It has peppermint.
Yeah, yeah. And lavender, of course,
favorite of mine, yeah.
relaxation and sleep. Helps you sleep. And then lemon. Then we have lemon here too. Okay. That helps with your focus. This is the peppermint.
Peppermint, okay.
Yeah. And then we have lemon, which really helps you with your focus. And so that's just a few. I mean, in Spiritual Journey, there is a whole bunch of essential oils, pure essential oils. You have to be careful what kind of essential oils you buy.
That's true.
You want pure, okay?
I forgot her name now. I think it's Irina. She was on another show that I do. And she put together, my wife happened to be there that day.
Yeah,
And
you were
she had
telling
migraine,
me.
and she mixed the peppermint with some eucalyptus, and she massaged her temples, and it went away.
Because she had a migraine, right?
Yeah,
And it took it away. Yeah, it works. It really, really,
does.
really, really works.
Not everything has to be over the counter or called the doc.
No, essential oils are wonderful. It's
Yeah.
aromatherapy.
It is.
It's aromatherapy.
I have that what you call it, the Epsom salt with the lavender in it. Yeah, it just smells so good, and you're like,
Just
and then
relaxes you.
it makes the rest of the day go.
Relaxes you, yes. And then there's this little box. You want to talk about the little box? Yeah.
Okay.
We have different little boxes, by the
We have
way.
different
This
ones.
yeah.
This one here, right? Basically, I've always said to you on this show and on other shows, right? Give it to God and the angels, and you go free. So you take what it is that's troubling you, and don't dwell on it, because if you dwell on it, you're going to empower it. You're going to get more of the same. Because like I told you before, your subconscious mind is a power plant. It will give you what you are talking about, asking about, regardless if you want it or not. So don't make that mistake of saying stupid things that are going to come back at you because it manifested. So write down good things, put it in here, and give it to God and the angels, and place it to someplace. What was that? Someplace that was near you.
Right in the little slot, right?
Right in the slot right there.
Yeah. And on the back,
I can't figure this out over here.
I know. Well, this is, see, give it to God. It's a give it to God box. So anything that's bothering you, worrying you, or anything you're wishing for, then you just write a little note and you stick it right in there. See? And that's where it stays sacred. And
But that's what I do at the beach when I'm going down there to do healing. Sometimes I'll just write it out, because a lot of times when you write something out, you put a part of you into what you're writing there, even if you're doing it for somebody else.
this is how you can let go.
Yeah,
and let
you
go.
give it away. Don't dwell on the past, things that happened to you in the past, because you're going to dwell on that. You're only going to manufacture more the same type of misery going forward. Because once again, the subconscious mind, okay, is a power plant. It will give you whatever you want, right, wrong, bad, good. It doesn't know the difference. It just manufactures.
It manufactures and it creates.
That's right.
Okay.
Your superconscious mind is your God mind.
Yeah.
Okay, and your conscious mind is the one that you deal with all the stuff that goes on in this plane. We were talking about the Star Trek episode.
Yeah.
There was a Star Trek episode where they beamed down to this planet. It was just like Earth.
Yeah.
Birds tweeting and everything else. It's beautiful. One of the ladies that landed on there, though she was a princess, she walked like 10 feet and there was a princess outfit. Another one, was thinking about some type of fighter plane, and the fighter plane came out of some place and started shooting at them, and they had to run away from it. Then another one with Dr. I think it was McCoy, right? He didn't believe what he was seeing. There was a mounted knight on a horse, and she was dressed up as a princess, and it killed him. But he didn't die because they took him below, they fixed him, and they sent him back up. So it was an amusement planet. Mm-hmm. Your subconscious mind is just that. It is a power plant. Okay? What you feed into it, and if you do it every single day, you're going to earn it. Okay? It's going to happen for you. But the point of it is, don't go to bed and say things like, geez, if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck. Or you're never going to have any luck. Don't say don't claim any sickness. A doctor is just that, a doctor. A doctor bandages the boo-boo. God fixes the problem. Keep it in mind, okay? Keep it in mind that you can put that into your subconscious mind that you are 100% well, You are God within you. Yeah. There's no sickness and disease in God. How can there be any in you? And your angels will tell you that. You are God. God became man, so man could become God. That's the God presence within. Mm-hmm. That's what Jesus said in all those parables. Jesus said it to his disciples many times. Didn't I tell you all God? And far greater things that I have done, you shall do. But do you ever hear it mainstream? No, but it's there.
Your subconscious mind does not recognize the word no.
It doesn't recognize religion either.
But no.
It doesn't.
No, but it doesn't recognize no.
No.
So, seriously, that's why, when I hypnotize somebody, like stop smoking or whatever, when you hypnotize someone for, different issues, what it is you can't, you don't say, what you say is be smoke-free, okay? Not no smoking. Okay, because it won't recognize that, and it'll just keep you smoking more. Right. So
it doesn't know no smoking, keep on smoking. Doesn't know those words.
Doesn't know the difference.
It knows the product.
It's a computer.
That's what it is. It knows the product.
It's a computer.
You don't want to go say the wrong thing.
Does not, because it can't decipher. It doesn't decipher. Whatever you put out there, that's what it is. Okay.
And another thing I would tell you is this. Say you are living an average life, nothing great, but your friend is living a great life, traveling, doing this, doing that, and because maybe a little lack of finances, this, that, the other, you can't do those things, or maybe different situations, or maybe your husband or your wife is not on board with trying to progress, just want to stay in the same rut because you're used to it, okay? Remember this much, if you dwell on it, that is going to be where you're going to be. You are not going to move forward.
More and more and more.
And you're going to keep on putting yourself in a deeper and deeper and deeper spiraling down the toilet.
That's right.
Mode. Don't do that. Remember, you are God's magnificence in you. He created these guys and your angels to help you through this life. Why wouldn't you call on them? Why wouldn't you bring them into your life? Why? When it's a benefit to you.
They love you.
They love you. And remember, love is going to overcome everything. It will. There will be a reckoning, and it is coming. Okay? Whether it will be in the next couple of years, we will see. But there will be a giant, giant reset. You can bet your whoopee on that. Yeah, that's going to happen.
Weren't you telling me that you found some kind of research in reference to Uriel as far as that goes?
Yes.
What you were just...
Yes. I have to figure out how I'm going to say this.
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Yeah, you kind of caught me.
Okay, it seemed like it was pretty strong.
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. What Uriel did was he protected Jesus and John the Baptist. All right? When Herod put out his decree, when he found out there was going to be a Savior born to the Hebrews, that's it. Kill the firstborn and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
But they were hidden away, and Archangel Uriel was instrumental in doing that and keeping them protected. All right? What were you asking before? It just slipped my mind.
At the end times.
Well, like I said, like he protected them, he will protect you.
Yes.
All right? You got to be on board with your angels. If you think the AI, all this technology and stuff is the way to go, it will turn out to be your demise. It took a world that was tremendously large and made it a baseball. Because at any time I could talk to anyone in Timbuktu or at the North Pole or at the South Pole, Australia. Who the heck would want to be there now anyway? So there you go.
It's a shame.
The world has become small. And it's all because of overly ensconced in technology. People don't do anything anymore. Children sit with an iPad at restaurants. This is all they do. This is all they do. You want to play baseball? What's baseball? What do you mean, what's baseball? They don't do anything. They're just overly done with this. So it's time to change the parameter. Change the parameter. Get out there. Be who you're supposed to be. Be a good father to your children. Be a good mother to your children. All right? Don't pacify them because you don't want to hear their noise and give them an iPad. Okay? Because the technology in that iPad, it mesmerizes them, it hypnotizes them. Just like TV, you watch these shows.
Yeah.
I see the hypnosis in the shows, and so does Mary.
Yes.
We compare notes at that. Did you see that show? I mean, these people got breast pupates. They put this right in your face, and you don't even see it.
Yeah.
You don't even see it.
That is really the truth.
Oh, my God.
What we're talking about, I found it very interesting because I didn't realize that you were going to have Zadkiel and we were going to be talking about Uriel. But really, what this is the angel of salvation. This is the angel of transformation. So anything that I'd get in touch with those two if I were you.
That's true. And you know what? You don't need that stupid thing. Where is it? You don't need this to do it.
No.
Okay? You see who's on the cover there? I walk with the best. Anyway, make sure that you contact your archangels, your guardian angels. All right? Get to know them. If you don't know anything about them, read up on them. It's all over YouTube and things like that. You can read up about them. You can study on them a little bit. You know what I mean? And get a basic knowledge. What do you really have to lose? And stop dwelling, I'll tell you right now, stop dwelling in the past. Things that have happened to you in the past don't mean jack now. They don't mean a damn thing.
All that counts is the present moment.
That's right. How good are you now? How much of a counsel are you to others? How much of a spiritual leader are you in your family? Step out in faith. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Every person on this earth, no matter what sect they belong to, no matter what color, what creed, whatever, has a subconscious mind that is the God mind. That's the power plant that produces. The superconscious mind is your connection to God. Okay? And this mind that's here on this earth right now, that's the one that tells you, you can't do this. That's the one to tell you, oh no, I might get sick. Oh no, this one has that. This is the one that keeps you in fear and bondage. Fear and bondage. And you watch that news verbatim, shame on you. Shame on you. It's produced. It's not truth. And that doesn't matter which side of the fence you're on. Okay? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I was listening to who was it? Archangel.
Which one?
No, it was. It wasn't. Yeah, it was Uriel. Well, Uriel. I was about to call him, but that's what he calls him.
I know because he pronounces it in the Hebrew way.
And he was saying exactly what I'm saying right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he was saying it. All right, he was channeling to this man, and talking about all of this stuff that's going on now. You know, and why would you connect with them? Why? Remember, anything that's created by God, which you are. Okay, I don't care what your religion is; it doesn't matter. Religion is a man-made doctrine. Okay, it's divisions. So what's that divisions in this world? All right, we are all one people. Cut me, I bleed just like you. Okay, and it doesn't matter what color your skin is. Okay, if you trace your lineage back, you find it somewhere along the line. If you're white, you might have been black, or your ancestry. Or you might have been Chinese.
We experience in every lifetime.
That's right.
Every country, every race, every religion, we experience it all.
Set aside your animosities, set aside your hatred, and set aside your resentment of people who have it better than you, because that's only going to manifest more. All right? Because you empower that resentful thought. Don't get like that. Don't get like that. The best way to neutralize things like that, okay, is to give it to God and the angels, put it in that box, and that's it. And every time you catch yourself going that way, write it down again and put it in there again.
Put it in the box.
It's you that needs to learn.
Do you know, I realized these little boxes, they don't have anything to take it out. So it's in there and that's done. Because once you give it to God, it's done. It's done. That's right. It's in God's hands. That's it. That's you give it to God. Anyway, let's see. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about?
How about them Yankees? No, I don't want to talk about them. They make me ill.
No, I wouldn't right now if I were you. Mm-mm. So is there anything else that you wanted to talk about? Because one of the things that I wanted to say is, when we are born, God assigns us each one particular guardian angel.
Yes.
And anyway, to help us with our soul's purpose, to fulfill our soul's purpose in this incarnation. Mm-hmm. Archangel Uriel many times is the guardian angel of a rabbi or a priest or a social worker or a psychologist.
Because it's those that influence others. He takes that role. People come
with their problems. And it doesn't surprise me that I have Archangel Uriel as my guardian angel. And then what happens is I turn it to peace for them. And that's what happens, just like you with the transmutation that you do with the alchemy of turning a situation around. That's why the people come to you.
That's what I tell them.
Okay. So the combination,
and we'll break it down. And let me tell you something. A lot of times when people come to us, it's sad to say, but they come to us and they say, "Well, my husband and blah blah blah," and this goes the whole 9 yards. But aren't you complicit? What do you do that brings that reaction or that behavior? All right. I never condone hands to anybody. Okay, I would never condone that. I would tell you, get out now. One time, last time. That's it. Those that you stay in those things, then you've sealed your faith. Mm-hmm. Get out. Okay? Get out. That's what I would tell you. But, what was this? I just lost my train of thought with that, too, again. Jeez. It's one of them days today.
Oh, boy.
I'm telling you. What was it?
Oh boy!
What was it?
When you were you were talking about archangels at Kyle, and how he can change things. Okay, but I see what you're saying.
Listen, I break it down. I break down what they tell me. I decipher the truth, and because I see it, what they're telling me, I see both sides of the street. who did what, who started this, or maybe you did that.
Let's explain that about seeing it. Just like that, you and I have compared notes on this. This is what happens to both of us. Okay, so it's difficult, right? So go ahead. When somebody tells you something.
Okay. For me, it's like watching a video.
Yeah.
Person starts telling me their problems, you know, and I start to see everything, you know, what they're talking about.
The whole like
whole
video
enchilada.
of it. Yeah.
And they think that they're going to come and tell me something, and I don't know what their complicity is into this.
Exactly.
Okay? So then I'm over there sitting there, and you'll see me, I have like a smirk on my face, like, yeah, okay. All right. And then I'll say to them, well, did it ever happen that maybe you said something that could have triggered this reaction? All right. Or maybe your actions, you know, you're a young woman, your husband's at work, and you're going out with your friends. I mean, what is that? You know, what is that about? Mm-hmm. So you have to break down the situation. Because I see it, I know what they're doing.
Because you see it in your mind's eye, and that's what happens to me too. When somebody talks to me about anything, I mean, I can remember being a kid and my mother would tell me something like some horrid thing that had happened to somebody or somebody. I'd say, please don't, Mom, don't tell me, you know, because I would experience it.
Not only
right?
experience
You see it, you feel it, you're like you're there.
There's a lot of things, like when people tell me horror stories, when it includes children, or horror stories that include animals. You know, we're animal lovers, and you know, and I see it, and all it makes me want to do is go get these people and strangle them. You know, for what they do and how blatantly evil they can be. Now, you know, there really is no evil in the world. Okay, there isn't. You know what it is? It's all God, right? Moving towards God is your God presence and seeking Him. Seek thy Father. Moving away from God is what it is. Depravity, debauchery, everything you see going on now. The worst of mankind. Okay? So decide now what team you want to play for. Okay? Decide now. Because the decay of the morality of this country is in the toilet right now. All right? And they're trying to shove this down your throat. Just watch a couple of shows, a couple of movies. How they're setting people against people. Okay? You can see it. You can see it. And why does everything on these shows that they're for kids, you know, the teens that are in high school and maybe early college are watching these things for zombies, vampires, werewolves? Why? Are they coming back? They're making a comeback? What did somebody go resurrect Lon Chaney? The best werewolf after all. Okay? Why is this being shoved down their throats now?
Well,
keep on watching that thing, you get mesmerized. Mesmerized was the word in the very beginning of hypnotism. Hypnotism was called mesmerization.
Mesmerization.
I couldn't say it, but she did. I didn't even see my lips move. Did you see my lips move?
His name was Mesmer.
Mesmer, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was the one who discovered hypnosis.
Yeah, well,
right.
Modern hypnosis now.
But now that's
but he also
the original.
He also went into the use of magnets.
Yeah.
You know, and he used to say there was a liquid stream of magnetism. Let's face it, if you take a bar of steel, okay, and you wrap it in coil, and you put it to a battery, it can lift 12 times its weight. All right? The same piece of steel that is not magnetized still has the same components in it. So they are the same. It's just a different configuration of the components or the atomic structure of it. Okay? So it's still the same. We are all the same. Those who are filthy, rich, and crazy forgot who they are or where they came from. Okay? Doing all these things. You're richer than them. Because Jesus told his disciples, they told somebody who wanted to follow him, who was a very rich man, all right, give away all your possessions. The man couldn't do that because he'd rather be rich than be saved. All right? And there you go. And what he wound up doing there was call him out on it. you know. So he was convicted by his own greed, you might say.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the story?
Yes.
There you go.
And Kenny just gave me the signal that we need to start wrapping up. Okay. So, once again, if you have any special pictures of
the clouds.
of the clouds
sun.
or the sun or any kind of an unusual picture of connecting to the other side, anything at all like that, please send it to the email spiritualjourneyinfo@gmail.com.
And we will mention it.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We have a few of them right now that I think we should do next month.
Yeah.
So get them in before the end of September so that we can put yours up too.
And make sure you put your name on it. So
they're going to send us an email.
Well, you're going to send us an email, but I want to make sure that it's on.
Yeah, that way we know who it's from. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So
You're right. All right. And
before we close, just tell them, go to the website. What page is it on?
hopehypnosis.com.
Okay. Go to the website. You can go to the last few pages on there is Spiritual Journey, and you can view some of the items that we have. Okay, and you can also, if you're out in Jersey, you happen to be in Waretown, go visit Mary.
Yeah.
All right, and all the items are there and available. If there's anything specific you may want, like if you want to smudge your house, you're buying a new house, you want to smudge it, we have that there.
Yeah.
We have a lot of things there that you would definitely like. Unique gifts.
Powerful sage from actually Sedona,
Yes.
Arizona, from the Vortex. All kinds of different items. But and actually Spiritual Journey is located at 465 Route 9, Waretown, New Jersey. It's exit 69 on the Parkway. But you can also call the main office, which is Hope Hypnosis, which is 609-242-3900. 609-242-3900 if you've seen anything that you would like to purchase. So, anyway, with that, are you going to do your beautiful blessing that you do?
Okay. All right, we'll give you a hand. Father, Mary and I come on together, right, on behalf of everyone out there that watches our podcast and our individual shows that we have elsewhere. What we wanted to do is make a prayer of agreement that the people that watch us come to their spirituality, realize who they are. They are a child of God, and you dwell within them. We want this message to go out not only to our immediate audience, but worldwide. So people remember who they are, start awakening, okay? We are a lot of people awakened, but not enough yet to do the job. So we need to help wake up those people and to get them on board. All right, do we agree on this, Mary?
We agree.
All right, since we have agreed, it is a covenant that we have made with God. God said, where two or more are gathered in my name, there I shall be. So God is here, all right, and we have made a covenant with him to benefit mankind and benefit everyone, all right, who is going to start the ascension process, okay? We are here to help you. You can call us, contact us. We will help you with your issues, all right, to become more spiritual and to move forward in this life for the betterment not only of yourself and your family, but of mankind. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is.
So it is.
So it is said, done, and written.
Done.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, good night now. Good night now, everybody.
Many blessings.
Music, maestro.